Now what we want to try and do is use your house as a massive trap. Did you hear that? The robber needs something to attract him to the house. Yeezys. Check the cameras, check the...
I'm the Greek dogs!
Wait! Theft. A crime that has been around ever since Eve stole an apple from a tree. Most of us have already experienced theft. Sometimes even, well, first hand. I mean, who hasn't nicked a couple sweets from the corner store or forgotten to return a borrowed clothing item? Yet, very few of us can claim to have looted the Temple of Jerusalem in 70 AD. In other words, there are levels to theft, and one type in particular strikes fear into the hearts of those who possess a functioning body. Well, that's a lovely house. Shame if anyone were to say, break into it. Robberies are becoming an increasing concern for property owners around the world, with home break-ins up 113% this year alone, according to this delightful infographic I made. But statistics can only tell so much, which is why I decided to put them to the test. I love frowning. So we're actually meeting up with a homeowner who has agreed to let us use his house in order to trap some thieves.
Hey yo, who the fuck are you? Get on going, boy! You're trespassing on my property!
Sir,
come on!
We're here for the interview. I'm Rupert Ramsbottom, the investigative journalist.
Shucks, it's the fake news media. Okay, hold up, I'll come get y'all.
Abel Dalton Tucker has been living in this quaint house for a little over 9 years now, choosing to settle down here after leaving the south of the United States following a devastating loss at the regional corn-eating championship.
You know, when I first came up here, it was tough for me. I mean, I never really lived in a city before, right?
Must have been a tough transition.
You know, my neighbor actually came over during our moving day with their fucking chihuahua to say hi. Anyways, I thought it was a rat, so I pulled out old Bessie over here and I shot it.
I don't blame you, to be honest.
Nancy baked him a cake the next day, and it was all good.
Who's Nancy?
You say your name again, I was fucking lynchy. You want some Jack Daniels?
With the conversation taking a slightly awkward turn, it was time for me to address the reason for my presence. Now what we want to try and do is essentially use your house as a massive trap.
It's not a house, boy. It's a damn range.
Well, I don't know if this would necessarily qualify as a ranch.
If I say it's a ranch, it's a fucking ranch, alright? I got 6 shots in the damn thing.
I completely agree.
Want some Jack Daniels?
So here's the plan for the evening. The robber needs something to attract him to the house, which is why we have placed this stack of highly informative books on this exposed windowsill so the robber will be able to spot them. Now, if you could just pull that one up for me. No, you don't need your gun for this. Tug on the wire. No, yeah, tug on that wire over there for me. Oh, yes. There you go. That's the right way. The books will be placed as such in order to entice the robber, who will see this wisdom and will want to satisfy his unquenchable thirst for it. He will be entering through the side garden door over here. We will purposefully leave this door ajar as such. To further entice him to come in, we will be placing Yeezys.
That is the name of my cousin from Kentucky. I went gator hunting with that sick son of a bitch.
Abel, if
what
you...
is small?
Abel, if you could...
What is that?
Right, Abel, if you could just let me finish.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Now, once the robber have taken the Yeezys and are engrossed in their knowledge acquisition over here, it's time to pounce. We will spring from this hiding spot, rapidly asking the robber what his or her thoughts on abortion are in order to throw them off, and then proceed to make the motherfucker in the chat! Abel, I think it's best if you vacate the premises for the trap. There's a liquor store down the street.
All right, Jack Daniels, here I come, baby.
Thank you. Gosh.
It was finally go time. With Abel out of the house, we rapidly placed ourselves in our hiding spots, and the wait commenced.
As Barack Obama once said, patience is bitter, but its fruit is sweet. Or maybe that was Stalin. We need to essentially hope that someone takes our bait here. Could be in for a long night. Eyes and ears open, lads. Stay frosty out there. I'm starting to think that we might have to call this a night. Maybe I chose the wrong books as bait. It seems weird that this could be a diversion.
Hello, sir. Have you heard the good news?
What, is eating avocado toast a criminal offense now?
No, sir. Our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ has returned.
Oh.
Bearing good news. Yo!
One of those Jehovah's Witnesses. Gosh, they're everywhere.
As time ticked on and on and on, I was getting increasingly deflated until I heard something.
Did you hear that? Did you? Check the cameras. My nose tells me we're onto something here, and considering its size, it's probably right. And it seems we have our illegal immigrant, our target. I am surprised he's reading that Guide to the Constitution, though. I would have thought he would have picked up the Lenin book. Wait a bit. On my signal, lads. Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now!
Sir, what is your opinion on abortion? Sir,
Get over here, motherfucker.
abortion in Ukraine! Sir!
Wait, Abel! Well, butter my nipples and call me Delilah. I thought you two were at my house.
But Abel, this is your house! What?
Golly. Shucks. I thought this was the liquor store. You want some Jack Daniels?
While I may have failed in catching a real thief, the moral of the story hasn't changed. What happened today could very well happen to any of you watching this video. It's up to us as responsible adults to ensure that we keep our property safe and our asses clean. Rupert Ramsbottom, signing out. We will be hiding over here, the mod room, and we'll be awaiting the... I forgot my lines.
If I say it's a ranch, it's a fucking ranch, okay? Dear sweet brothers.
Wait a minute.